guys? Welcome back. Today we're going to be doing another replay analysis video for you. We're looking at Trooper. He just said that his team was all Champ 3 at the time and the opponents were all GC. And he said that he just hit GC, so obviously he knows what he's doing mechanically. So we're going to be looking at really his positioning and how he can improve. So this will be the first of the Champ 3 Grand Champ areas that we're doing. So really interested to see how it differs from someone of my playstyle, where I'm at like 1600. These guys are hitting 1500. So we're gonna kind of see like where that 100 MMR difference mindset really goes. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into this game. We're following Trooper, and let's just go ahead and see how it goes. Alright, so good cheat. So I think he said he was Champ 3. That's kind of a rough break. Alright. So let's see. Why did you run into your teammate here? Okay. So you landed, and you went to them. Okay. So I don't think that was bad. It's unfortunate that that happened, and you try to avoid that kind of stuff. But I think that sometimes it just happens. All right. Good job hovering the midfield. Good beat. And you don't have a lot of boost to follow, but like good job, you kept pressure on the ball. Rotate through, still boost. Whew. Okay, you're I think it's transition speed or swivel speed. It's so fast that like it gives me whiplash. I feel like I'm whipping my neck around trying to like see when you do that. It's so weird. But good job getting back. You're back with a lot of boost as well, so like you're in a really good position here. Good job, like getting. So I'm just commenting everything you're doing right now because like so far everything's pretty good. Like getting into the goal here is not a bad idea because you don't want to get bumped to the guy to your left, but you also can't line up on the right side because what happens if like there's a few things that could go on. So positioning in the net gives you a lot of vision. Seeing good job here though. Try to avoid this right here because you had time. Look at where the field is, right? Ranny, whatever his name is pushed up too far. One guy above your head, and you got Fudge that's off back into the right. So what you would probably want to do is Gunther is on his way back, but the clear space in the field is up to that top left portion of the map because Fudge is pointed towards that right side. Like you can hitting it over here, you have to chase the ball, and Fudge can beat you to that ball. Like you did a good job getting to that touch, but like the smarter decision would probably hitting it to, because they got two people on this side. Fudge is trying to position on the opposite side of the field. Hit it back over to where Ranksys is and get it over to where your teammate is. Give yourself options. That here your only option was to just chase it as hard as you could and hopefully beat him to it. Good job doing it. Right here, stay on the back post. See, now that's where you shouldn't go into the net because the ball is on the wall now. Like you were in a really good spot up until like right here. And you should have just kind of turned parallel, because when you go, what happens is when you go into the net now, with the ball being right here, you have to jump up and time it perfectly to save it. Like, you have to jump up and time that perfectly. But if you mess that up, if you miss the ball, it's a goal. Now, if you position right here. If you were to position parallel to your goal, you could have saved anything that was going into the net, but you also could have gone for this hit right here. like it bounces up high, you could have been jumping and hit it to the wall where your other teammate is upfield, just like how you did, but a lot easier angle. So try to think about how you're positioning your net there. Clearing to the net, you spent so much time not on ball cam that like a lot's going on that you have no idea about. So be careful leaving ball cam off for too long when you're going for boosts or going for bumps. Alright, good patience. Good job leaving it. Alright, right here. Yeah, patience. Honestly, I wouldn't have gone for this hit. I would have, once you see your teammates kind of on it, you don't want to like accidentally have to like avoid him. I would have kept turning left, and I would have taken it up the wall, and that way you would have got, you can control the ball. Because you're doing it again where you're going into the net too much. But the big thing that a lot of people do in threes that, okay, so when you're playing ones and twos, the biggest thing is controlling the ball. And then people get onto threes and they think, okay, I just need to hit the ball really far away all the time. I just need to keep power hitting it over everyone. But like what they end up seeing the higher rank you get is you need to be able to control the ball and boom it. And you need to pick the times to do so very wisely. And the only time you should be booming the ball on purpose is if you need boosts or your team needs boosts, so you just boom it away to give them relief, or if you guys are just getting swarmed on offense, or like while you're playing defense, their offense is just swarming you. You just hit it really hard, give yourself relief. It's only for relief because you're basically just saying like you can have the ball back, just give me a second to regroup. So you need to work on trying to control that. Keep the ball close to you. Right here, you put yourself in the net again for no reason. All right, right here, control it. Oh, you tried it. It's the thought that counts. You had a good little flick. You moved upfield really far. Yeah, good save, but like, you moved upfield really far to take that boost when you didn't have to. I will say this, so if you don't know, if you're not in comms with your teammates, right here, look at your team. Wally's corner, Gunter's midfield, no one's going for that. Like, so you're trusting your teammate a lot, and in solo queue, you want to avoid that as much as possible. Now, if you're in comms with them and they're like, yeah, I got this, I'm going to hit it downfield, and you're like, yeah, I'm upfield, then yeah, you're fine doing that kind of thing. But especially in solo queue, turn it to midfield instead of going all the way down for boost, because you're not really stealing it from them because they're on offense. So it's just going out of your way for boost. Because by the time that you beat their offense and you're on offense, that boost is going to spawn for them on defense anyways. So you're not really taking anything from them. You're just putting yourself out of place. All right, you did it again. You went far in the net again. Just think about how hard it is, like, to position for a save when you're in the net compared to parallel to the net. Keep that towards you. Good. Okay, so right here, you're really far up. Watch your teammates. Wally's up, Gunter's up. So your reaction should be, oh crap, they're about to boom it over my head. I should get back. So you should be rushing to get back. They didn't boom it over your head initially, but then they tried to afterwards. So, like, you just kept baiting yourself in. And you're the third man. You're the last line of defense. So you're lucky that he didn't hit it at net. Basically what I'm saying is. Nice little doink. Yeah, you right there, you have free reign to kind of chase that one. Your teammates are both back. Like right here, why are you in the net again? Position, go to the back post. Instead of being in the net, stay back on that other post. Make sure the rotation's not one person in net, one person on ball. It's, person needs to be back post, person needs to be on ball, person needs to be backing up the ball, or person needs to be in the middle field for the pass. But it's very rare that you're in the net for a save. and it's a good idea. The beginning of the game was probably like one of the rare situations. Because like right here, you see the shot. If you're sitting in net for this, if that's in, it's in. Literally, like, the slightest bit downwards, I was in. But if you're parallel to the goal, you can tell it's going to hit crossbar. I need to hit it to the wall. Or, oh, it's going to hit crossbar and it's going to bounce straight down. I need to do this or this. So it gives you better visuals. You need to know when you'll have a good opportunity to see the field from the goal or from the post or what. And that's all about back post, front post, rotation. Alright, respawn on the right side, you got 30 boost, you picked up the boost pads. That is so good. At your rank, like, because I think you said you were, like, what, champ 3. So, at your rank, people don't understand how to grab a bunch of boosts. And what ends up happening is, like, they have the skills to do cool things, but then they're always out of boost, and they're losing games because they don't know how to manage it. So the fact that you were looking for boost pads there, keep that up. Don't let that get out of your head, because getting all that boost is going to be so good for you no matter where you go in this game. Without having to go for those 100s all the time, it just doesn't. It keeps you in the plays more. Like right here, yeah, you're fine to go for that 100 because you know your teammate's about to go for the ball. Alright, questionable hit high. So, like, if Wally started driving up the wall, maybe, but you saw him driving down. So, like, maybe your best play here is to try to, like, 1v2 dribble them. Or you could have lofted it high, but make it off of the, like, backboard. Like, above the net. Because they were both on the ground, they're not on the backboard to save that. Put it up so your teammate can try to finish it. But good job getting back. Alright. So, I think at first you were trying to go for like a solo play, then you saw your teammate, you went for the pass. But send it, man. Just send it. Like, the times when I say you should boom it is like this right here. Right here. You saw him start turning. Instead of double jumping, single jump and boom it. Just get rid of that, because you don't want to lose that. Or if you're going to double jump, fly into the ball hard. Put contact into it. Don't lob it up to him, because that gives the opponent a lot of time. We're going to go back to this right here. You're kind of hovering the situation a little close, because all three of you are in the same, if you think of the field in like quadrants, right? Just in a basic 3x3x3. You guys are in the same little square of the map. So if they hit it above that square or past it, then you've lost. Good reaction, good job. You have good aerial control, it seems like. Like your mechanics, I can see are there. It's the goal positioning that's really an issue. And sometimes you're there with you're still a little too far up, not really knowing where to hit the ball with your teammates around you and things like that. Like right there, like why did you drift to be lined up with the net here? Instead of drifting into your net, just drive across it, turn around and get to the post. Or move upfield a little bit and just be in the play. I wouldn't say this is a bad decision. I think you need to go for this ball. The problem... Okay, so here's why I would say you shouldn't go for this ball. Because it's 0-0 with a minute left. You're not in a desperate state. If you're going for that ball, I wouldn't go for a hit. I'd go for a block. So instead of lining the shot up or lining a straight hit, I would be being like, okay, he's going to hit it to the right side. I'm going to drive right. I'm just going to jump in front of his hit. Because now you committed and they had a potential offensive possession. So Alright, good try. You're kind of ignoring all the boost pads, which you could have done, but yeah, it's whatever. Alright. Ooh. Oh, wow, you took your time on that one. That's dangerous. Alright, so you didn't think that your opponent was going to get to it, but keep that ball closer. This is a situation where I think you should just double jump into the ball, take it to the corner, and drive it up the wall, and just monster clear back to them because you're at 17 boosts. You just want to get it away. Ooh, and why are you driving into the goal? No reason. Oh my god, it's a miracle you didn't get scored on. You guys have like no goalie position at all. Oh, what a pass back. Alright, good bump, good bump. Right here. Maybe you should have gone back wall there. Like right here. If it's flying up in the air, right here, either turn so you can save it at the net, or go on the back wall so if they hit it high, you can go for it. What you did kind of solved nothing, other than you ball chased. Like, let Wally go. Now turn midfield. Not that way. Turn midfield. But you want to be open for that pass. But especially at 0 seconds where you're just like, we just got to score or knock it down. So that was the first, since the no score, that was the first kickoff we saw out of this game. I don't have to tell you, your kickoff's just fine. You can change it with like a diagonal flip and get more speed. But overall, you can get far with just that front flip. That's what I do a lot of the time, just because I'm lazy. Like right here. Why did you turn in the net? I hate having to keep reiterating this, but like, you're in the front post and you just turned around right there in the net. If that goes in, that's on you, not him. Yeah, just let him take it. That's fine. Always decide which is the safer option. I wanna share what I think about these kind of breaks. To me, you're not going to be perfect every time, but the more you practice positioning well, the better off it'll go, and the more you think about what you're hitting, the better your hits will be. It's not just about can you hit these things, because if you go into free play, I'm sure you get a lot of good shots, good plays. But if you go into the game, you're like, why am I not able to do that same stuff? Why is it not going straight to the field? It's because you're not positioning for those things. And right here, you close the space really fast. That's good. As long as Gunter doesn't come up. Nah, just get back. See, like, how you position for that save should be how you do it every time. Just creep up on that back post, and then if it goes over your net, you can jump at it. Good job trying to sweep the net. Oh, your teammates almost finished it. Alright. We're probably towards the end here. I'm not going to really critique mechanics. I'll critique when you should be doing double aerial, like double jumps or single jump with a flip, things like that. But like, as far as reads, there's nothing I can tell you about your reads that's going to help except play more games, try to hit those reads more, and you can do training packs to practice them. But other than that, like, it's a matter of experience at that point. And you have to warm up before playing, or your reads are going to be bad. If you don't warm up, you'll notice like your reads are sloppy because you're just not used to seeing the ball as much at that moment. Pretty bad double commit this late in the game. And okay, so don't bump him at the ball, even if you kill him. Like, your positioning here was good, but once he passed you, you just kind of gotta leave it. But you got lucky you didn't hit him too hard. If you would have hit him into the ball and it goes in, that would have been unfortunate. Alright, so you see how hard this save is? Because I could have scored that. that like your positioning was so poor that like a good player, okay, a somewhat good player can score that. Like, it's not very difficult. You don't want to be in the middle of your net, man. If you take away one thing from this video, it's position on the back post. Not like this. Not like this. There's so much that you can't see right now because you're staring at a wall. You didn't even know this guy was really up. You were lucky he didn't shoot. But that's what I want you to take from this video. Alright, see right here. Why did you go in the net? Why did you go in the net? Driving me crazy, man. Alright, you don't need to do that. You don't need to give it away like this, okay? You know your teammates are up. You're the last line of defense. They're coming back. Don't boom it back at them. Just catch that in your head. Take it to the corner. Grab that 100 boost while you're at it. Things like that. Be productive with every, like, possession. Beat him. Good. You're dead. It's okay. So being dead, it's okay sometimes because you just go back. Ooh, nice. You're really low on boost. Come on. Yeah, so overall, this situation's not terrible. Good job grabbing boost. Alright, ooh, okay, so I probably would have done the same, like going up the wall, good idea. But like, the double kick kind of sucks. That's your ball. Although he went up, like you had a clear shot, and you're at that kind of skill level where you can hit that. The problem right now is that like everyone's nervous to get scored on. 2.5 minutes into overtime, 0-0. Everyone's worried about that first goal. Oh, all right. I need to focus on what you're doing. Hold on, I need to focus. You did a really good job here about like not rushing at the ball. And then you did rush at the ball. And now you have your teammate in a very awkward situation. Luckily he saved it. Be patient. Let your teammates have the ball. If they want to pass it to you, if they want to pass back to you, they'll pass back. If they want to leave it, they will leave it. Don't put yourself in the same spot as them. The only time I will say it's appropriate to like put yourself in the same spot, please don't take the boost. You're a jerk. Yeah, you are a jerk. You see the problem with how you took that boost? You used all of your boost to chase the ball and take his boost when he has none. And then you didn't even hit it. So, don't be a jerk. Don't be that guy. Yeah, so right there. On it. Okay, that was kind of different. I was expecting you to just jump up and hit this to the right side of the field. Maybe Brock takes it after that, but that's what I was expecting. When you caught it, I was kind of like, wow, why would he do that? Just because you've spent so much of this game where you're just like, I'm going to boom the ball on the side again. And then this moment, you're like, I need to control it. So work on knowing when to control, because right there, you picked it up and it was like right into his hands. All right, this is the chance. One more pass to end it. Nope. Good job not falling for the hit and like pinching it back at your net. That happens a lot. Alright, right here. What? You have space, man. Use it. You have so much space. Look, he hit it to you. You didn't have to jump from your goalie box here. Look where you jumped from. You jumped in your goalie box to half field to aerial for a ball. It's just hard to get power when you're flying for that long. Alright, okay, this is the shot. Oh, rough. Alright, so like right here. Drift! Ah, you've been drifting into your net all game long. And you weren't comfortable to drift for that shot. But alas, the game has come to an end. You did win. It's amazing that no one scored for almost 2 whole games. But I hope some of this information was good for you. I told you a couple things you wanted to work on, but we're going to go ahead and move on to the outro. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I just wanted to ask, like, did that help you guys? Go ahead and leave a comment below if there was anything in particular that you really thought was a big key factor in your gameplay. But overall, I had a blast making it. I look forward to doing a lot more of these. As for Trooper, I think he did a really good job throughout the game, other than his goalie positioning. But hopefully after this video, he's going to see a good ramp up in his saves and his rank. I think that he has the mechanics. That no doubt in my mind. And since he said he was in a 3-man's party, man, he has a team to work with. So I really hope he does good. But anyways, if you like the kind of content, guys, go ahead and leave a like and a subscribe below. I'm gonna be posting a lot more videos like this soon. So see ya.